Hello again, and welcome to my series on the 36 channels. Today we're going to be looking at the last of the three so-called athletic channels, the channel of transformation. The tribal connection between the root center and the spleen. So this is, again, the theme with its theme of the spleen, with its theme of caring, and the root pressure with its theme of pressure, tells us right away that this channel too carries the theme of caring under pressure. Caring under so much pressure, actually, that we may not even be aware of how much pressure we carry until the body collapses, until the health collapses, until we're all of a sudden paralyzed by a panic attack, because, like it tends to be with this species that thinks to be able to control life through its mind, that the things that appear the least in our mental screen are the things that we don't notice and that we easiest forget. And yet, precisely because this is our conditioning, you see, life, nature made sure that the most important things when it comes to preserve and sustain the life quality of our daily life do not depend on our mind. The channel of transformation that carries a design of being driven, is one of those channels that is conspicuous. It's there, but you don't notice it. You don't notice it directly, like I said, because, what it fuels has very little, if anything at all, to do with mind. The tribal circuitry does not involve the rational mind, does not involve the ashna and the head centers. So this is the first thing, which means that the fears and the drive of this energy is really something in us that our own mind can be deeply, deeply afraid of. That's why it is a design of being driven. Driven by what? That is the question. Driven by pressure or driven by fear? Driven by fear that creates pressure, that creates fear, that creates pressure, that creates fear? Why do you think this channel is called the channel of transformation? And as I will explain to you as we move along, it has a deep, deep connection to the cyclical nature through which we enter and go through the experiential process. And you see, when it comes to transformation, those of us involved in experimenting with our design and bringing about this transformation, that this is a transformation of the way you deal with fear and the way you deal with pressure. That this is a transformation of the way you deal with resistance, creating pressure, creating fear, and creating pressure and fear, creating more resistance. You see, when you are driven by the not-self in you as a force, then you're fueling resistance, Very simple. When you are driven by what is natural to you and you allow your nature to evolve and to mature the way it was designed to do, it gives you your signature, because it cannot give you anything else. It's just built in within the form and the way things work. Yeah. Transformation is a powerful name. You look at the two gates of this channel. And in the 54 you have the hexagram called the marrying maiden. The marrying maiden, you know, that this is the spirit, it's a gate of the quarter of mutation. And it is therefore a gate of the spirit, the individual spirit. And the knowing in the individual spirit that whoever you are going to marry, whoever you are going to spend the rest of your life with, or the rest of their life with,